And it looks like we're starting up our next run. Take it away, DB.
Everyone, welcome. So exciting! All right. So exciting.
RTA in Japan からお送りします。
Ooh, yes, let's go. Start the fun. Battle Dome. Everyone, I hope you're ready. This is one of the most intense random pinball battle of games. So the current story is that American Battle Dome currently has fights at RTA in Japan, and it's become intense as the runners, including myself, have gathered over the years. We've been challenging ourselves to who can shoot the balls into the opponent's stage, and this time our contenders are Pietro, the world record holder for this game, versus Asunaro-san, who is trying to take that throne. Whoever wins this is the American Battle Dome champion and will be crowned as such for the remainder of time. So, once we hit stage clear, let's start. Everyone, please count together. This is intense. Are you ready for American Battle Dome? Are you cool enough? Stick around and find out to see. Maybe you yourself will want to challenge for the Cho Exciting. So can I get a 1, 2, 3 Cho Exciting in chat?
じゃあ行きますよ。皆さん準備はいいですか？ 3
Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Exciting! Let's go! Okay, so the very first stage here is probably going to be the worst. I'm guessing we're gonna go to... There's 6 stages, so the stages here can be really, really awful, but we're gonna go to the moon stage because it is the most random and the most awful. So here you have 2 battles, and it seems really simple, but no, nothing's exciting when you're trying to get the balls into the opponent's stage. In fact, a lot of times you have to hold the battles nice and straight, so the opponents have to use a really tough strategy here, and they're going to try and shoot those balls to the person on their right. If they shoot it to the person on their left, the problem that can happen is that the balls will end up going into the wrong way. The main strategy here is to not let the balls go into your area. We are the player for each character on the bottom right for reference. The first player, the best player, and our enemy is always the second player. They are the strongest AI. So the main thing here is if we try and we can get bonus points by shooting the ball into the center UFO. If you hit the UFO, you get a little bit of bonus, but if you see there's a little door there, if you're able to get that ball into that door, man, do you get some points. Now, the other way you can get points is you see the little aliens walking around. If you hit that alien, you will actually get a little bonus there. And there's one robot that is walking around. If you knock that robot out, you will get a guard in front of your door. You'll get points and extra. However, we are not always trying to go in for that. And you see that Pietro Betty here has no shots on here, but no points as well. So there is a multiplication of points. So you need to get some shots to get the multiplication.
Oh,
it's very intense. You can see that Pietro still having trouble getting any points on the side. The problem is that no balls are coming away. Oh, there we go. 75 points, no goals on. Asunaro-san has 145 points, but 4 shots on his goal. 100 points. It might not be victory for either player. Let's see the total point count. Second place has 145. Let's subtract who is going to get the most. Oh, unfortunately, both don't get first place. They've got to do the moon stage over again. And that's why we have an estimated time of 45 minutes. This is generous. In fact, this RTA may not even finish. That's right. And don't look up the stream where I played this game because it took me hours and I didn't finish. That's right. A lot of people had a chance to run this. I ran it for Hackathon RTA, and oh my, oh man, was it something else. Now there's another strategy here by just keeping the balls into your area. You can only hold the paddles for so long. That's right. If you hold the button and keep those paddles extended, they will start to blink. And when they blink, they will disappear and be gone for about 30 seconds, where all the balls will fly into your zone. And as we know, that's the main thing here. You've also noticed that you can't shoot straight, because if you shoot straight, you will shoot into the tiny craters, which will either repel right back to you or to the opponent's stage. You don't know which one it's going to be. It's completely random. It's crazy.
えてきました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
あとは任せた。あすなろさんも追従していただきたい。
Oh, this is exciting. Pietro-san showing that why she is the world's best with 120 points and only one shot. The AI has too many Yellow is taking a loss here at 12 shots in their goal. So, and 4-player, everyone's above 10 shots. So the only person we've got to worry about on the field is that second place.
でさっきピエトロさんのフリッパーがちょっと消えたんですけど、この球を弾くフリッパー。
Oh, 4 on us. Oh, 3. That's a bite shot over to Greens, but Green catches the ball, letting them in. Green player, what are you doing?
消えてしまうんですよ、一定時間。なので、
Asinaru-san catching up, but unfortunately 2-player again, our main enemy throughout this whole run. Second player, best player, 190 points. Unfortunately, Asinaru-san's not going to get through, but Pietro-san is going to move on to the next stage.
まだちょっと宇宙で頑張ってもらいましょう。
So this is always player's choice here. We can choose any of the 6 stages we want to go through. And it probably, my guess, will either be heaven or...
いきますよ。せーの、超エキサイティング!
Oh, exciting! Nice job, Pietro-san. Oh, we're gonna go to Pyramid. Okay. So Pyramid is actually one of the easiest stages in the game. You just have to shoot your balls straight forward, and sometimes mummies will come for extra points. The main thing we got to watch out for is that little whirlwind right there. If we get hit into that whirlwind, where our ball will fall, we will never will know. But the enemies they don't defend well in this stage. So as long as we keep our defense up, and when the special items come, like this brick here, we want to hit that brick, and there we go, hit the brick, and the mummy will come out, and we oh no, the enemy stealing the mummy points from Pietro. Asinaru-san on the left, on the right here, trying to get through. Oh no!
最大の点数なんと2500点手に入って超エキサイティングなんですけど、惜しくも逃してしまいました。対面に
Oh, the points, the mummy appearing on the yellow side. Okay, yellow actually taking the lead here by getting those extra points and getting a barrier. Pietro-san's on the right here if you're just following and just tuning in for the so exciting battle. Remember, the goal here is to get the balls in the opponent's side and make sure they don't get into your zone. This is actually based off of a real game. Yes, an athletic board game that was called in America called Marble Dome. And it was so popular in Japan that not only was Marble Dome had a release here, it being the exact same as American Battle Dome, but Doraemon and a couple of other anime games had spawns of the same exact game, just with some minor changes. If you happen to go to RTA in Japan, you can actually play these games in person. The rule is that you must say "so exciting" and must be very loud. So 155 points here for Pietro. It's going to be a tight one because, yeah, I think she's lost here because unfortunately she had too many shots in her goal. It's tight. Oh, nice. Asinaru-san's going to get to the next stage. So exciting. It's a real battle here. Both are on Pyramid. Again, this is anyone's game. Yes, Doraemon Battle Dome was launched, and it is so exciting.
並走しましょう。
Or as they say, "Ciao, exciting, Doraemon!"
そうなんですね。今日はやってないんですけど、明日からはラウンジ横にある小さい部屋でバトルドームの体験会が行われます。
Oh, nice. We got the barrier on Pietro's side. This might be a sweep because when you get the barrier at the start, you're going to see that two-player, unfortunately, while the balls are coming, they're going to spawn right on the top side, making it almost impossible for blue to win on this stage.
置いてありますので、皆さんもぜひやってみて、このゲームの難しさに
52 points already, 0 shots in Pietro's. Oh no! Putting a ball in there, and Asunaro-san also doing real 73 points, but 8 shots. Gotta keep up that defense. You gotta keep it so exciting. Let's have a nice race here.
超エキサイティング
Your player really taking the points on both sides.
ですね。
141 points on Asunaro's side.
かなりいいです。で、このステージの
By the way, little backstory here to keep the excitement going. Pietro is not only the world record at this game, but if you decide to pick up this game, we'll try and give you tips, has made a little guide. It is definitely an intense battle to be had. And if you're having trouble with this game, don't worry. It is one of the most unfair pinball, action, athletic, super exciting, super difficult Super Famicom games that I have ever played. Normally in pinball games, you just need a certain amount of points. You can kind of survive to them. But this one, there is a time limit. And it might be possible one day that there's just a world record score that's set that can't be beat by getting a perfect playthrough on all the stages. But that has actually yet to happen.
これで
Pietro plays this game quite often. They even have on-site events.
ピエトロさんが1位ですね。では皆さんまたベルトが点
Okay, it looks like Pietro-san may have actually pulled through and gotten first place. There we go. Moving on to the next stage. Unfortunately, Asunaro-san's gonna have to fight through the pyramid stage one more time.
じゃあベルト点
So exciting!
エキサイティングおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Next stage is going to be the black hole. So the black hole is a pretty mean space stage. Yes, there is a black hole that's going to suck up the balls in the stage, but the main difficulty here is that the stage is now much more narrow and your player is at the very top. So
あれに当たると
no longer
エキサイティングで1000点
no longer in an advantage position. Now we have to deal with meteors and
1500点です。
moons that are going to shuffle around the board. Another problem with this stage is that because we're on the top, a lot of the balls do not spawn. So what we want to do is actually hit the balls and have them be vacuumed in
落ちてくるかは運なので
to the top section here so that they can return to us. And hopefully, second player will actually pass them back. Now, why would this stage be difficult? Well, the problem is if yellow player, if the very opposite player gets the balls, they're not able to bounce back to us. And we can actually have a game where we don't even do anything. That's right. You can have a non-exciting game and a show exciting game by just sitting there and flapping your paddles.
点数が入らなくなりました。かと思えばたまに当てたら点数が入ることもあったりして、このゲ
The
ーム
good thing is that Pietro has a border, so she was able to get a lot of extra points here.
フリッパー破壊されてすごくいいですね今。この間に 2P の失点を稼ぎたい。
So two player actually has the best advantage here, as does four player, because they're going to get the balls sent to them in the most at the most frequency.
ステージのチャンス
Blue kind of hogging here and getting a missing the UFO points and getting a border.
なので 2P、3P、4P の順に強いです。
Pietro has a small chance here to get them. Oh, the meteor struck at the poor timing.
今回フリッパー破壊
Oh, very nice, very nice. What Pietro wants to do is keep those battle the battle dome balls flying at an angle so she can hold them throughout the whole match.
失点も少ないから
Really lucky. Wow.
失点を抑えつつあともう入れない方がいいかも。
Oh, this is it.
よしこれ
He should have victory coming up here.
あいやいける127でしょ。うんあいけたっす。 いけてます。
Nice job, Pietro.
なかなか難所なんですけど、ピエトロさんがまた
Pietro-san taking first place just by a hair, 400 points away.
いきますよ。せーの。
Say no. Show exciting. Nice job.
ピエトロさんが2つアスナオさんよりも先に進んで、
Asanaro-san's gonna have to do the pyramid stage again. Again, it's just luck in this game. The good thing is with the stage clear, you do not have to reset. You can just keep going and going and going and going.
ちょっとやりづらい状態になってるんですけど、これはですね、1位と4位が単純に見づらいので不利なマップで挑ま
So
ないとい
in this stage, we are set to 1 and 4 positions have the least advantage, while 2 and 3 are set in the middle. So unfortunately, we're not going to have as much chance to get as many points here. So you have to be really good at holding that ball and making sure you hit it just in time.
幽霊なんですけど、これに当てられるとフリッパーが消えます。でも当たり判定は
So in this haunted stage, you got to hit the ghost
この間発見された人
to
が
get the most points, and then of course there is the mummy who's come back in this stage who can give us the border.
むしろ幽霊に疲れた方がいいかもっていう話になりました。
一気にお助けキャラに昇格しました。
そう
You
です
can get some points by hitting the bats, but generally speaking, we don't want to hit them because if you do hit the bats, the ball's momentum stops right there. So if we want to hit them as they're passing over our paddle, but outside of that, we don't want to do that. Oh, not enough balls on Pietro's side. By the way, on the right side here, Asanaro-san looks like they're going to finally pass through the pyramid stage.
自分のフリッパーにまで取り憑かれてしまいますと、フリッパーが完全に消滅するっていう状態になります。お、棺に当てて
It is very often that the bat can trap our ball and get our flipper completely taken away. Yeah, the mummy hit us. We don't want the enemies to touch our flipper.
いや、
And Pietro only having one will let you able to hold through and get those points. Not enough points to get through. 2 players coming through. Oh, the bats! The bats!
まずいです。今でも点数
And
的にはギリギリ
Asanaro-san coming through. Moving on to the next stage.
点も計算して今
Looking at the math. Pietro-san might be sneaking by with first, but it's going to be really close again.
せーの。
Oh, yes! So exciting! It looks like Pietro's going to come out in first place.
いや誰ですかピラミッド簡単
900 points, unbelievable!
今日
Oh.
はピラミッドさんも頑張ったっていうそうですね。
あ、ついに来てしまったこのステージが。
はい。ここ皆さんステージ名ご覧の通りヘブンって書いてありますけど、難しい。
All right, this is my least favorite stage in the game.
これ何が難しいか。
You think with such a name, you'd be in complete bliss, but then the really difficult part here is that when you hit these little blocks at the top, they will actually start to move down towards you and create basically a block where you will not be able to fight or do anything. But you have to hit them to get points. The difficult part here, right, is that you want to hit the left or the right. If you hit the middle, you'll actually put them back into your zone, scoring on yourself. This is a stage where you will have a huge penalty, but you also have a huge point. The real balance, the real RNG here is will heaven grant you your desire by giving you all the balls for American Battle Dome. It's very exciting. In fact, it's so exciting.
なるべく下げて当てつつ、さらに敵のところにも
Oh, my voice is dying here.
はい、このボールを敵のパネルにシュート。
So, as you can see here, the problem here is that Pietro not being able to hold on to those balls.
からもよくやられるん
And
ですけど、その場合
the real advantage here is for, even though we're on the top, you think they would fall from the top. They actually get sent over to the 4th player and 2nd player who are in the middle section, with us on the top and 3rd player being on the bottom. Again, we are always the red paddles.
横にを出してダダダーっていく往復ビンタっていう技があるんですけど、
Oh, there we go. Pietro-san getting a little trick here where it came all the way down where you can kind of get those extra points. 216 at a 17 penalty is not very good. And unfortunately, yellow player holding up at 148 on only a 6 penalty. This may be a L.
6連敗したって聞いたんですけど、
あと昨日も
はい
30分ぐら
But it's never over in American Battle Dome, as you can get those points really easily. If those character blocks fall a little bit forward, we might be able to get a little combo going here. The middle one has fallen, so it's going to be real tight. Oh, Asunaro-san is also taking a little bit of a loss here. That's what happens in American Battle Dome. And unfortunately, too big of a penalty, so Pietro is not going to be making it through at second place. Yeah, that's the game. Haunted and Pyramid being probably the most friendly, and Heaven, in my opinion, being right behind or in front of Moon. Some people say Heaven is the worst. I say it might be. You really have to get good at holding that, getting that technique down where you hold that paddle, keep it up, and are able to bounce the balls back is really the key here. Pietro-san getting that combo down. If she can get that left side down, then the stage will be moving on. Oh no! All three have come down. This is the worst situation. This probably is going to be a miss. So let's see how Asunaro-san is doing here on the right side. Oh, nice. 15 points, 16 shots. Gotta get those points. Again, it's really just RNG. Will the balls come towards you? Keeping the ball at a diagonal angle. There is nice gravity in this stage too, so if you hit them low, the balls will kind of float back to your stage, and you can use that to your advantage. Oh no, Blue comboing on Pietro's screen. It's unfortunately going to be a loss on that side. But it's never over. Oh, Pietro coming back with some big points. Heaven is random sometimes, and if the AI actually sometimes set up a big combo for you, that may be the case on Pietro's side. Just needs some sort of ball to come, and then she can finish it. Not enough points to get through. Oh no, shooting on herself. Oh, time up. It's gonna be close. Asunaro-san stuck on the black hole stage, getting vortex there, unfortunately. And it's going to be, I think, a loss on Pietro-san's side. So they're both stuck on this stage. Is 45 minutes enough? Stick around and find out. Oh, Asunaro-san getting all the balls. All the point orbs. Oh, but Blue getting the vortex stuck.
相手してるプレイヤーたちって神様なんですね。なので神頼みしたら神の方が力をつけたんじゃないかなって、信仰心上がってっていう可能性が。ピエトロさん今ちょっとお散歩。
Oh, Pietro-san got all four, getting good combo there, trying to get that left one down. Oh, Blue also setting up a combo. There could be a situation where Pietro is actually able to combo on their side and bounce them over. Oh, my Green is sending them over. Oh no. Pietro needing the ball, not able to do anything right now. Everyone else is playing the game. Very exciting play on that. In fact, it's so exciting. Oh, but Green is comboing. On the right side, Asunaro-san is trying to come back into the game, having the similar issue where the balls are just not coming on. But has a chance here. You have to let the balls touch your paddle before they get changed into the color. Using the border to try and hold them, get a little extra points, waste a little bit of time, keep that score ahead, but not winning on points. So Asunaro is going to need about 120 points here to get that victory. 8 shots on the goal too. So
点数が2倍3倍と増えてきますので、一番
you'll see that times 13. So that's the same thing on Pietro's side. Yes, you need points, but if you shoot on your own goal too much or the enemy gets them in, then you will lose points. On this heaven stage, though, there's really nothing you can do. You just kind of have to, make that sacrifice to heaven and hope that that God is on your side in this stage. Are the RNG gods on Pietro's side? Let's see.
そうアスナロさん今回結構宇宙に
What's the penalty going to be? It might be a loss here because there's too many shots. Oh no! Pietro gonna have to redo heaven again.
さっきのはしょうがなかった。
で EST を見るともう半分超えてまして23分ですけれども、仮にもうここでヘブン抜けたら結構超
By the way, even though there's been a lot of stages redone, the current world record for this game is about 24. I want to say it might have changed recently. I'll check right now.
そうなんですよね。
Let's pull it up.
あとたった2ステージだし、これもしかして全ストレートクリアからの世界記録あると思っても、もうここで3回
15 minutes 3 months ago. Pietro Brady. Wow.
なっちゃうんですけど、またすぐやっちゃうんですけど。
そうですね。
With Asanaro's PB being at 21 minutes.
セイバーに助けられて今ホールド
By the way, I want to shout out Akafuku-san real quick because they are the ones who have been pushing this game. They're masters of this game,
がすごいです。
setting up events, the offline events, bringing it to RTA in Japan and other anywhere. If you ask for American Battle Dome to be there, they will have it.
今、煽り彗星、煽り隕石が来ましたね、アスナオさんのとこ。ボールが一つもないのに両方飛んできました。
いや、どうせボール来ないし。
ちょっとすね始めた。お、往復ビンタ、ピエトロさん決まった。
ナイスです。
ありがとうございます。
Pietro with the bounce combo.
さん見ると残り1分でもう倍ぐらいスコアつけててかなりいいですねこれ。
いやでもちょっと蹂躙されあ
お、シールド来た。これ、
あー
ピンボールでセイバーって呼んでるもんなんですけど、このセイバー召喚できれば、もうパネルに当てまくりを
あでもね
当てまくり点数取りのいいですねいいですね。これ左の
Got the shield bonus. This is really good. This is different from a normal barrier. Now you can get extra points.
2P ちょっと目を離した隙なんでこうなってる。
Oh no! Player 2 Heaton!
セイバーがあったのに。
It's so exciting. It's anyone's game. Oh, Pietro getting the nice bounce going into the enemy's field.
EP がやばい
P が強すぎるとこのゲーム。
なんなんお前
There's 500 point. If the 500 point bonus can be got, then you might be able to get some. No, great stealing it. Oh no! Stealing the main point. Ah, no!
あーこれ
Unfortunately, Pietro's going to have to read, even though that was an amazing point, an amazing play. Blue player just stealing it.
ちょっと
We're going to have to go back to heaven
まあこれで
as Asanaro is also stuck in the vortex of the black hole. Both players can't escape their stage.
なかなか難しいゲーム。
By the way, if you're wondering, the American Battle Dome only has one real board that you can play on, but you can actually do something interesting. You can take off the top of the dome and have the balls fall in a little bit faster.
だからなんで黄色が来るんだよここに
There's also different ways to kind of make the IRL, the real board, the real athletic game version a little bit even more exciting.
でアスナオさん
But for the most part, there is nothing as cheap as this stage or the moon stage.
ことが起きるので、球をホールドしておきたいんですけど、今みたいに点滅されたらホールドを取る、やめるしかなくて、球が
Maybe you're out there, you're getting interested in running Battle Dome. I'm super excited watching Battle Dome game playing. Yes, stay excited.
4つ全部来たら、もう全部の周期に合わせて球、
Just clearing this game is exceptional. You are one of the runners if you can do that.
状況になってますが、この真ん中のモンスターパネルに当てて 2P のところにお散歩したいけど球がない。
そう玉をください
Green player kind of stealing it away, has the perfect setup on the screen. But if Pietro can get that ball bouncing the right way, oh, for some reason it's changed to red. Oh, got the bounce too. Oh, not long enough. Pietro can get the left side, but unfortunately the balls aren't going. Oh, here we got a little bit of a chance. No, they're just being sent back to green. Getting the point.
セイバー召喚しましたこのステージのセイバー最優の存在なので
Pietro's got the swords out, the saber swords out that get the little barrier and get a true bounce. This is where the points can be really gathered, but she needs those balls to get on her side. Can she get 172 points going up to the max 10 on her shot? Asanaro-san not able to get through the black hole stage still,
ブラックホール
but doing your best.
ちょっと違うステージっていいですか次。
あ
Part of playing American Battle Dome is accepting your fate.
本
Fortunately, Pietro-san also going to have to redo Heaven again.
あんまりやってたらなんか
Oh, wait.
何か仕掛けられて
Asanaro-san made it through into the haunted stage. Very nice.
何かを調整します。
奏者のエキサイト
Again, the haunted stage, you can have something very unfortunate happen where the mummies or creatures can run into your paddles and make them disappear. That is the worst case scenario. You can see here this little spider coming down. You want to hit that out of the way as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, Asanaro-san not off to a good start because the disadvantage is on the left and right sides. So the balls just aren't coming in. You've got to make every shot count.
そういうステージです。今いいですね。この妖精に当てると超エキサイティング、いや超エキサイティングぐらいかな。これで、2P がよくこっちのゴールにシューしてくるんで、その失点を防ぐことができるっていうのと、あとは弾に、何度もこの花に弾を当てて、お手玉をやって点数を稼ぐ。
So this is the final stage. You want to try and get the it's more like moon stage here where there's a lot of things flying around. You want to get that fairy destroyed. It has a certain amount of life. If you can bounce it, then you can get the extra border and get some points. Again, we are back to being on the bottom right corner of the screen on Pietro's thing, but we got to watch out for the flower. But we actually use the vines to try and get a straight bounce and destroy the little gnomes and bounce. The flower here is the main point.
しかもいつもは 3P がだいたい1位取るんですけど、今回 2P
It might be hard to tell on the screen, but there's also little hedges that can bounce the ball back.
今回セイバーを
The best strategy here is if you can bounce diagonally, kind of what blue player is doing, the second player on Pietro's screen, where you get the extra points.
お手玉やってる
教えてください。
2P を奏者として引き込みたいところなんですけど
本当、ですよ。
お手玉始めようとしてますね、ちょっと 2P が。
そう。
ちなみにこの花の満開状態当てると300
Asanaro-san able to only get third place, so it looks like they're going to be stuck on
いやこれ失点考慮しても負けてる。
Heaven, switching stages. You can switch into any order you want. The order that I would recommend is
すみません、ポテトクリア
Heaven and then Moon. But Pietro always goes Moon, then Heaven.
自らヘブンに足を踏み入れてますね。で、ファンタジーの方はこの可愛い女の子誰でしたっけ、敵の。
アリスちゃんです。
そう、アリスちゃんがめちゃくちゃ強いんですよね。あ、この左下の子ですね。
Yes, we see that players are probably going to choose the stages that they think are the hardest to try and get through and keep it so exciting.
結果的に 3P が勝つっていうことが結構多いですね。ファンタジーは
3P は失点あんまりしないし、点を稼ぐのもうまいんですよね。
そうなんですよ。あのお手玉のやり方教えてほしい。
うん、
Oh no, two-player getting too many points.
これお手玉
Border and getting the diagonal shots, but they haven't destroyed the characters, which is good. Keep it exciting. That 700 point, unfortunately, on the yellow player's side, meaning that yellow player is going to get a little bit of a lead.
レデューサーが降りてきたらやりづらいんで。
横に稼ぎどころもないんで。
あ、そうです。
Actually, on Asanaro's screen, Heaven seems to be giving him a chance. But unfortunately, all the balls are closed off. The gimmick isn't going to work, and Asanaro-san's got to hope that he gets at least one ball. No, blue is getting all the points, and this stage is probably going to have to be redone.
明確に区別したいと思います。
The balls keep flying. Remember, the main point of the game is to score on the enemy as much as protecting your own field. You must hope that you get as many balls on your side so that you can get a chance to actually play the game.
右側落としたら、往復ピンターの賭けができるので結構いい。しかも真ん中が仮に落ちたとしても今浅直さんは 2P にお散歩を決めやすい。お散歩することのメリットとして点数を稼げることはもちろんなんですけど、敵のパネルをもう一番倍率高い状態から戻せるんですね。
That was me slamming my mic out of frustration because unfortunately Pietro needs about 20 more points to get the victory, but 10 seconds to get the balls. Come on, let's see the RNG. Get hype in chat. Maybe she can get them on her side. No, Blue is going for the steal. That's exact. No, 190.
球もどんどん引き寄せて
17 points. Oh, the math.
2P に叩き落として終わりましたね。
But really, third player is the most dangerous here. It's going to be a close one on Pietro's side. Unfortunately, not too much minus, but player 3 having just too many points. And yes, unfortunately taken first. So it's going to have to be a redo on that stage. And Asanaro-san also having to redo the stage. Will we see the players go back? Are they going to redo?
可愛らしい顔してるんですけど、彼らのエキサイティング時間すごいですよ。とんでもないですよ。
I am so exciting all the time for this game. It's how we it's how we keep our mental state in order because this game has some bullshit RNG. That's right. The hackathon, I played this game for 5 hours straight and could not clear. We had 2 stages to go, and eventually I just had to give up because I had to. That's right. Go to sleep. Sleep is important too.
ピエトロさんはいいですね。セイバー召喚することができてます。これで、妖精
Actually, the flower stage here isn't too bad. I sometimes opt to do this one first because really all you do is, oh, the bee is on the screen. The bee is on this. The bees. The bees.
あ、また蜂が上に戻ってくるとこを狙えたら、
Keep them in your eyes and in your goals. If you can shoot them and hit them, you'll get the points. Oh no! Yellow player getting a huge point lead now.
すごいいい地形です今。往復ビンタが決められるが、
All 3, red, blue, yellow, all in the goal, and green always looking poor and sad on the screen. Can Pietro has a little bit of a chance here. Might be able to get that fairy. A great point. Oh, nice. Got the.
どこの姫？
the
いや多分私が
So actually what happened there is the gray ball means it's no one's points, but if it's destroyed, it will go to the whoever's closest to it.
決まりましたけど、お、今2P
Keeping it exciting on the screen. On Asanaro's screen, he might be able to pass, getting the thing, tying up 239, 21 goals, 2-player, 219 points, 11. Who's it going to be? I don't know who's going to be. It's going to be right down. Everyone do the math in your head. I think Asanaro, though, is going to have to redo the stage because he took too many goals to the face.
いや私が
Asanaro stuck.
はい、わかりました。
Can't get through.
というわけで、2画面
Pietro at 152, 9 goals in the face. Player 2, it's going to be really close, but yellow player unfortunately had very few goals, so yellow player again going to take it. They are stuck in so exciting loops.
吸引力がすごい。そろそろちょっとコース別に喋ることが
The sigh from Pietro saying today might not be the day. Today, this is my worry, and I stressed this. I said, is 45 minutes enough? Is 45 minutes enough for people to see the ending to this game? Will it happen? Will it happen today?
レンダーできるんでしたっけ確か。
まあ
One of the most risky
高橋名人
RTAs. Oh, Asanaro has decided to try and go back to the black hole, and guess what? It's granted him space, and its infinite prospects has given him the good luck. This is a great start. Got the border, had a huge point lead, but for some reason, blue, yellow, and green are just saying, no, Asanaro, it is not your day. You're stuck in infinite retries. What a great start, but just couldn't get it. And Pietro's screen, 70 points and only 5 goals. Pietro, huge point lead because it wasn't going back to paddle. If Pietro keeps this goal lead forward, you're going to see this stage cleared. But anything can happen. Anything cheap can happen. The 500-point screen is blue player is stealing it. This is bullshit.
ヘビーヘビー
The flower snake keeping the point out of the way. What we want is we want it to be on our side so we can get a little bank shot there.
でも逆にヘビ倒せたから今失点したかもしれない。そうゴールにシューされた。
Asanaro, good luck. This is your chance. Get out of the black hole. Everyone, let's praise for Asanaro-san to catch up. 7 seconds. He's not going to have enough points though. Yellow is keeping the lead. Oh, that's going to be time.
アスナロさんはちょっとまだブラックホールから逃れられてないみたいですね。
No, yellow player stealing all the points away. The snake is on the correct side for yellow. Oh, Pietro has a little bit of chance, but no. Oh. Pietro's also going to have to read. We are only 6 minutes away from the estimate. Are we going to even be allowed to see the ending? Are you going to have to wait till the next time the show exciting American Battle Dome comes back? Is everyone inspired to run this overseas? Is Marble Dome gonna see a return? Are we gonna see Crossfire and other athletic games come into the fray? Actually, a little funny, I just thought about this, but in overseas at GDQ, you have what's that? You have the athletic game that's very popular, very kind of similar where you're hitting spinners, and so yeah, athletic games kind of seeing a comeback thanks to speedrunning events. However, I recommend that you play the actual Marble Dome first before you do this because this game can really get the emotions flaring.
ちょっと自分のところで点を狙うにはパネルが下がりすぎてやりづらいんですけど、スキーオ散歩地形でも今回マスナオさんちょっとリピート 3P が点数すごい稼いでて。
Oh, Pietro getting the garden gnome. Oh, but Blue also getting it. And scoring on Pietro at the same time. Pietro's got to come back here. 2 on this, get the diagonal shots. This is the chance. No, it's so exciting. Asanaro-san also getting extra points, keeping the lead. Only 13 goals. That's not bad for Heaven Stage. Oh no, but no more balls for him to shoot on Asanaro. What are you gonna do?
づらいんですよね、意外とこの位置で。
そうですね、下がんなければ真ん中だけ上に戻してかなりいい形だったんですけど、あとは見守るだけですね。
Oh, green! Green! Okay, now, here's the thing. If green gets points, we don't care, because at most, green will either bounce it back to yellow or red. That is the strat. That is what we want. But no, unfortunately, it's gone to yellow, which means once again, yellow is going to take that from us. Asanaro not able to clear that stage, just stuck on the black hole. And Pietro also tying with yellow, but not having enough points to move on. We're encroaching on the EST. Unreal. Unreal what's happening right now.
45分の時点で最終ゲームですかね、じゃあ。
So if we pass the 45-minute mark, what will happen is we will have one final game. And whoever gets the farthest will be declared the winner, but that is okay. That is what happens in American Battle Dome. This could go on for days, folks. For days. Maybe years.
定期的に何ヶ月かおきにバトルドームオフ会っていうのを開いてるんですけれども、その時に
Keep it. Joe, exciting. Let's go. We have a good start here. Pietro only having 3 points. A really good setup. The best setup. You want the right side. There we go. 2, 3, 4. All the points. All the points. Now, here's one thing. We have to get the balls back in space. We've got closed out, so this is the worst. We were having the worst setup. Gotta get that 500 points. All you can do is laugh. Oh, getting the little bonus point there. Pietro has a little bit of a comeback because on the blue side, the character's down, so we can get a little bounce. We can get a little combo here. This still is the other best scenario. Can we capitalize? No, we gotta get some. We gotta get some of the balls on our stage. Oh, Asanaro's also challenging Heaven here.
この往復ビンタが真横に、
183 points, but Blue has the unbelievable setup here. I think this may be the one. This is the one, everyone. Pietro is gonna clear. Can we get some Cho excitings in chat? This is it. This is gonna be the one. I'm telling you. Two players coming up on points though. 211 points. Not fair. Oh, almost got a paddle disappeared. If Pietro can get, Pietro can get it. Pietro can get it. The setup is there. We can get it. Get that. A little bit of shot there. Got the bank shot. There we go. It's going back and forth. Got 267. I'm gonna get to 280. If we get to 280, there's not gonna be much of a thing. Got 270 points. Time up. That might be victory. We don't know though because there's gonna be a little bit of penalty. So Blue actually might take it this time. Oh, the penalty is going to be counted right now. And unfortunately, I think Pietro is going to be knocked into second place. No! Oh, no.
2ステージ残ってるの僕じゃないんですが
最短で2ステージクリアが必要っていう状態ですね。じゃあ、これがファイナルエキサイト。
Going back to the garden said, I've had enough of it. I'm not ready for heaven. Let me pay my penance in the garden. This garden in Eden where evil gnomes and fairies, but everything is on Pietro's side. She's got clear advantage, clear choice here, but no, yellow is hogging all the balls. And the same thing is happening on Asanaro-san. Neither one getting to play this game. We want to keep it exciting. About to pass the 45-minute mark. Everyone, do you want to play this game? Are you excited to buy this for the Super Famicom? Copies of this game aren't too much, but are you brave enough to challenge yourself for this?
3P が今回異様に点を伸ばしてますね。このステージそんなにも 3P が強い印象はないんですけど、やっぱり 3P の場所ってこれ有利なんですよね。見やすい。この浅野さんが今位置してる P 一番左って左から来たコウモリに対応できないんですよ。そう対応する時間が猶予が少なくて、に対して 2P、3P は対応する猶予があるので。
Unfortunately, Pietro only has 30 seconds left and just not enough points. Hasn't had a turn to play the game. If she can get those garden gnomes out, then we should have a chance to come back. But 20 seconds. Asanado screen also time up 98 points at 8 minus. Unfortunately, it's going to be third player's victory. Is that the final exciting?
すごかったですね。
今日2人合わせて6ステージですよ。あ、でもまだピエトロさんある。ああ、ない。いや、でも私はないですね。ああ。
No, that's it.
みんなもいいとこ見せようと張り切っちゃってるから、CPU が。
ということで、これで、終わりましたが。
This is the finish. This is where we'll end it. But everyone wants to see the finish. Are we going to see an extension to the American Battle Dome, or will you have to wait for the next episode? Okay. Looks like they're gonna stop here. It's unfortunate. This was the American Battle Dome's chance. This was their stage. But that's okay. You'll have your chance to play this game if you're interested. Again, that's Marble Dome or American Battle Dome. It really is a difficult game, and it's not shameful to not be able to finish it. That's totally normal. No, seriously, this game takes a long time. I'm not kidding. When you could play this game all day, that really happened. It was a good show, but we could have been here all day. And this is RTA in Japan, not the American Battle Dome in Japan, although you can play it there.
Yeah, great.
It was a good show of the
gameplay.
abilities.
Yeah, between the two players, it was really, really good.
You hate to see it, but they kept it exciting. But yeah, I had a conversation with Pietro. I said, Pietro, and I said, Pietro. I was yelling at her, Pietro, are you good? Is 45 minutes really enough? And then she said it should be, but yeah, I think this game really is up there in the hardest pinball games, and it's just really luck. It's just luck, and luck wasn't on the side. They didn't get to play the game, but both putting on a great show. Again, 15 minutes being the world record here.
Wow.
15 minutes. So if you think RNG is your side, if you think you can pass Heaven or Moon or Fantasy faster, you should get this game as quickly as possible and waste your life away, or not waste your life away, because this game is so exciting. Yes, there are Battle Dome events. Yeah, absolutely. There are Battle Dome events. I will say this. Definitely give Pietro or Akafuku-san a follow. I'll put their stuff on my Twitter as well. If you're interested, if you're in Japan, even if it's not during the season when there's an event, they do offline events for American Battle Dome, and a lot of the community has gotten their athletic games. You can play the Doraemon version in there. You can play the electronic version of American Battle Dome. It's a great community, a lot of fun, and highly recommend it.
Thank you so much for your great commentary, and of course, great shout outs to the players. Did you want to shout out anything for yourself before you head out?
Yeah, I run a lot of retro games on my channel. My name's DBcade, of course, and just you can just look up capital D, capital B, lowercase CADE, DBcade. I stream almost every other day. A lot of rare games, so this was, of course, something that I chose to play. You won't see me playing this game that much, to be honest, because if I wasn't doing a character, I have to in order to keep my sanity. I would say that, yeah, just give a follow if you're interested in learning about rare Japanese games and seeing some exciting on the screen. So that's all I have to advertise, and yeah, thanks for everyone for tuning into RIJ, and stick around. We've got more exciting speedruns coming up. I want to say that Krasno Oshigoto, Crow's Work, is coming up after this with the runner Keiichi-san, and yeah, I appreciate everyone. I'm super thankful for being here on that we have an English restream. I'm hoping to work more and do more for the English restream. And yeah, I would just say if you happen to be going, I know a lot of people have been going to Japan, do the currency. If you happen to be going and you want help around, I've helped people who go to RIJ before. You can just contact me anytime. Let me know your schedule. It helps a month beforehand, but happy to show people around RIJ, or just in general, take people to some of the events that are going on for speedrunning and for other games in the Tokyo area. So yeah, take care, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and de-stress after American Battle Dome, but I'll be watching. Thanks again. Thanks to Mans for being a great host. And I'm excited to see the rest.
Of course. We'll be right back, everyone. Stay tuned.